Unfortunately, we see quite a few of these cases where a bouncer, sometimes a bartender, will take a very aggressive action against somebody and harm them. Unfortunately, sometimes people who are bouncers are not trained properly to do that activity. And because of that lack of training, they think or they believe that they have the ability to act and injure people without any type of ramifications against them. The reality of it is that generally, even in the city of Buffalo right now, there's legislation that's being offered that would require bouncers to be trained and go through a training process, because there's so much of this happening to so many people who are coming into the city of Buffalo. In New York State, the owner, the employer, is called vicariously liable for the actions of its employee. In other words, if you're working within the scope of your employment and you injure somebody, you are responsible. Because of that, the bar itself can be held responsible if the bouncer acts in a manner that hurts somebody. Now, these cases generally revolve around whether the actions of the bouncer were reasonable under the circumstances. Oftentimes, they're not. The other concern with these cases is sometimes these bars don't have insurance, and sometimes they have exclusions in the policies for intentional acts of the bouncers. But that's something we'll learn as we proceed down in the litigation process. But certainly, if you're injured as a result of being assaulted by a bouncer, it is something we should look into.